guys, what's up? My name is Rachel and welcome back to my channel, The Reading Otter 7. So today I'm doing a Bookoutlet haul. My sister and I both each got our own orders for the like Halloween book, Booktoberfest, that's what it's called, that they were having, where everything was 15% off, and so of course we had to jump on that, being the book lovers that we are. And so I have 17 books to show you. I got 8 and Beth got 9, and we both spent almost the exact same amount of money, which was kind of cool. One thing I do want to mention before I get into it though is that the back row may look a little different to you guys. We are currently in the process of getting more shelves from IKEA. We're actually going tomorrow from the day that I'm filming this, not from when it'll go up. We'll already have them by the time this goes up, but I just wanted to explain why it looks a little empty behind me and why our bookshelves look extra cramped right now. That's just because we're a little under construction. And I'll probably do a time-lapse video of us kind of fixing this and all that kind of stuff tomorrow, depending on the daylight and lighting and stuff like that when we get back, because we have no self-control and we'll have to put them together immediately, whether or not it is late or not. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the books. I'm going to start with the ones I got, and I might tell you about them, I might just show them to you. Just roll with it. So the first book that I got is actually a book that Beth already had, and I finally read it and fell in love with it and decided that I needed my own copy. And so when I saw it, of course I wanted it, and this is kind of what like started my whole like filling my cart with books, because I wanted one of these so bad. So this is My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This is about Lady Jane Grey, and it's extremely satirical, so there's really not a whole lot of history in this, to be honest with you. They kind of screw with history as they please. The next one that I got is The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West. We have another one of her books before we had the orders, now we have 3. And I haven't even read it, but my sister read it and loved it, and I like fluffy contemporaries, and this sounds really cute, and I've been meaning to read the other one, so I was like, let's just do it. And at this point, I needed like one more book to get free shipping, so this kind of ended up in my cart. But I'm excited about it. The next one that I got is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. This has been on my radar for a while. It's kind of about like the people in the towns that superheroes come in and like save, and then like they leave like demolished and everything. And it's just kind of like from the perspective of the citizens and how they deal with, well, their town basically being destroyed, but they can't really be mad because they've been saved. So it sounds like a really cool concept. I haven't heard a whole lot about it after it came out, to be honest with you, so I don't know a whole lot about it, but it's really intriguing. The next one is Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. I heard about this on BookTube and it looked really, really cute, and I love the cover. I think it's adorable. And very bright and colorful, and I don't remember what it's about necessarily because it's been a while since I heard about it on BookTube, but everybody was raving about it, and it was cheap, and I have no self-control, so I bought it. Okay, this next one I've been wanting for a while, and I'm kind of bummed that the cover's a little messed up, but I mean, it was really cheap, so you have to take what you can get, and so I can't complain too much, but slightly bummed. And that is Star Wars Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. Let me explain something. I don't know like necessarily a ton about this book, but it has 2 of my favorite things. Star Wars and Claudia Gray. And I've read a Claudia Gray Star Wars book before and it was amazing, so I'm all for this. I do know a bit about this one though, so I will share that with you. This is about 2 friends who kind of grow up together on like an outer rim planet that's not controlled by either the Empire or the Rebellion. But as they grow up, they each kind of take their own sides in the war. And so one of them becomes, I think, like a pilot for the Empire, and I feel like the other one is like rebel intelligence. I don't necessarily remember specifically what each of them does for their respective sides, but the point is it's 2 best friends torn between the war and which side they're on. It just sounds really good. I'm kind of intrigued to see how it goes, and it's also following the events leading up to Star Wars The Force Awakens, which I'm super interested in that time period, kind of the gap between episode 6 and episode 7, because I feel like there's a lot that goes on there that we don't know about. The next one I have, I'm also really excited. I'm excited about all these. Let's just like put that out there. And this is Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. I love Anna Kendrick. I think she's hysterical, she's super pretty, and I just love, like, everything about her. Yeah. And, like, all of her movies I'm usually trash for. So, when she came out with this book, I was like, I'm here for this. Yes. Like, I don't even need to know what it's about. I just need to know that it's Anna Kendrick and it's a comedic memoir. I'm sold. Because I love comedic memoirs. So, yeah. And then I saw this on Bookoutlet and I was like, heck yeah! Because I had almost bought it at Target the other day in, like, paperback, but I'd love to have a hardback. So I was like, yeah. The next one I have is Are We There Yet by David Levithan. I'm a huge David Levithan fan. I've only read 2 of his books though, which, like, problem. But, because I own... Lord, if you count the ones that he's co-authored, I own, like, 7. And I've only read 2. So, yeah. But I love his writing, so I'm like, oh, David Levithan, and cheap, mine. David Levithan, and cheap, mine. He wrote this with somebody? Cheap, mine. It's a problem. But this one is about 2 brothers who go on a trip to Italy together, and they feel like they have nothing in common, but then they fall for the same girl. So clearly they do have things in common. Okay, the last one that I got is Kiss, Kill, Vanish by Jessica Martinez. This is like a murder mystery kind of thing. I mean, clearly, kill and vanish. And I just, like, I saw this at our, Second and Charles first, and, like, the cover is just gorgeous to me. I love, like, the paint dust, like, kind of sprinkled against the very black cover and the contrast that provides, I like how it pops. And then I love the, typography, and so I picked it up and read the inside cover, and I was like, ooh, murder, mystery? I don't read enough of those. Let's do it. And then I saw it for $2.83. $2.83 in hardback on Bookoutlet, and I was like, yeah, so that's happening. That's all the ones that I bought, and like I said, I'm all excited about, like, every single one of them. And now we're going to move into the 9 that my sister bought. Some of these, like, don't really, like, appeal to me, but most of them do, so I thought I'd show you guys anyway, because I'll probably end up reading, like, 95% of these. So the first one that she got is A Conjuring of Light, which is the 3rd book in the, A Darker Shade of Magic series, I guess that's what it's called. This is huge. Yes, 3rd and final book in the trilogy. I don't know much about the series at all. I just know that it involves magic and alternate Londons that are kind of like realms. That's all I know. But, yeah, so we have a problem. We own, like, at least 1 book in every series she's put out, and we've only read 1. Beth read it. 1 book. Yeah, not 1 series, 1 book. Yeah, I think we have a problem. I've never read her writing, and I own the Archived and the Savage Song. And then she owns this series. And she's only read the first one. But it's okay. We're fine. We don't have a book buying problem. What are you talking about? The next one that she got is On the Fence, also by Casey West. We just like her writing, and they're cute and, like, mindless, and sometimes you just need a mindless read, so yeah. These next 2 kind of go, well, they don't kind of, they do go together, and that is The Goblet of Fire and The Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. These are both the 2, like, biggest books in the series, and I'm having to try and hold them at the same time. Problems. So we also have another problem. But I don't really call this a problem. I don't know about you, but I'm just gonna, like, throw it out there, and you can tell me if you think it's a problem. Between the 2 of us, we have 4 sets of Harry Potter going. 2 complete American hardback sets, which is not bad, because we'll each take one when we part our ways, and we'll have Harry Potter, and it'll be great. But the problem is that Beth is working on getting these editions. She has 2, 3, 4, and 7 now. And I have the first 4 hardcover UK editions. Do you need that much Harry Potter? I don't know. I feel like you do. Like, I still want the American ones that make the castle on the spine. I want 5 sets. I don't know about you, but, like, is that really a problem? The next one is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I don't know a whole lot about this. I just know it's about, like, 2 sisters who all their life have wanted an invitation to Caraval, and they finally get one, and they find out that Caraval is not quite what it seems, That's really all I know about it. But it sounds really good. Everyone's really seems to like it. Also it's beautiful, so why not? You know, and it's a very interesting concept, I feel like. It's one that's not necessarily overdone. Like, it's been done a couple times, but not overdone. So I'm interested to see what kind of things unveil and what Caraval really is. The next one is Come Back to Me by Mila Gray. I know absolutely, positively nothing about this book, but it looks like a contemporary. So yeah, and this is best book, so it doesn't really matter to me if I know what it is about. She falls in love with a Marine. Scandalous. That's always gonna be heartbreaking. Fell in love with a Marine. Watch, he'll probably die. Like, is this? She's probably a Nicholas Sparks wannabe. I don't know. That's harsh. But I don't know anything about it. The next one is The Forbidden Wish by Jessica Kahori. I believe this is an Aladdin retelling. Okay, so apparently it's a gender-swapped genie Aladdin tale. So that's kind of cool. It makes me think of I Dream of Jeannie, the TV show. But yeah, I'm really intrigued about this. I've never actually read an Aladdin retelling, but I do love the story of Aladdin, so I'm very intrigued by this. I might have to pick this up. This is the problem. She keeps buying books that I like too, so my TBR is just like eons large. I've been told to show you the typography on this. It is pretty impressive. Next one is Starflight by Melissa Landers. We both had our eye on this for a very long time. This takes place in space, and if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. But oh gosh, it's been so long. It kind of sounds like kind of like a smuggler in space story, which is very like Han Solo vibey, which I am there for. If that's not what it's about, oh well, I'll still read it because it's space, and there's not a lot of space stories. Also, this cover is stunning. I didn't know this from like looking online and seeing it on BookTube, but like the gold in there is like shiny. It's like shimmery. It's ooh, like yeah, that's really cool. Okay, the last one that we have is The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. First things first, I love the spine of this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Like stacked almost, kind of. It's like a mirror, I don't know, but I love it. I think it's really cool. Anyway, moving on. This is a contemporary, yes? Yes, this is. And it's the story of a girl in high school, and like each part, there's 4 parts, and each part is a different year, and I don't know a whole lot else about that. Oh wow, okay, I read the back. This deals with rape, and so that already has me very intrigued because I feel like that's a topic that we're not discussing the way that we should be. Yeah, because I feel like we could do a lot more for people who have dealt with that if we just talked about it and did something and actually tried to make a difference. So this really intrigues me now. Wow, crazy. I need to read this like soon now. Yeah, so apparently I'm very excited about this now. But yeah, cool. Yeah, so that's it for this video. That's 19 books, which is sad. No, 17 books, which is also sad. That doesn't make it any better, to be honest with you. But a lot of these were ones we'd had our eyes on for a while, so it was really cool to finally get them. If you don't know what Bookoutlet is, please check it out. Please, please, please check it out. I will leave it linked down below. It is so awesome, and I'm not even like a partner, so I'm not getting paid to say it's awesome. I'm just telling you it's awesome. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.